What is up, everyone? I was just finishing a mouth full of pizza that I'm now choking on. It is Lovenji Gaming, and I'm here with another round, still choking, on Populous the beginning. Invisible Cup. This has all gone wrong. Oh, deep breath. I can't stop laughing. And that's not helping the joking. Okay. Playing as the red tribe in the red position. Populous the beginnings. Wildman. Playing as the yellow tribe. Yellow position. Blocked by a wildman. So there's clearly some collusion going on here. It is Populous Blast. Oh, still choking. Don't worry about it. This is Populous the Beginning's Invisible Cup. This is our 8th game, our 8th match now. And it's going to be a best of 3 between these two players. The purpose of the Invisible Cup, inspired by T90's Hidden Cup, is that the players' identities are concealed from each other, so you cannot go into game knowing anything about your opponent. So these players playing blind, they have no idea who each other is, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. Looks like Yellow's finally managed to get his Fire Warrior training hut up. He's got a couple of Braves stuck on the side of the hill there. We got a Warrior hut at the back of the base for red. So, pretty standard, I think. I don't think either player is doing anything too outrageous, too out there. Sorry, my throat's being a bit funny. I was just choking. The Brave of Shame is hiding within a tower. There's lots of things of shame within the Populous community. We've got the Volcano of Shame, the Brave of Shame. The Brave in the Tower is a power play, as we like to call it in esports. But it does look like red is doing okay. Idrisil was, of course, not his map pick. Or was it? Yeah, it was his map pick. I know what I'm doing. But what we're going to be looking at here is defenses coming up for both players. Pretty standard to every other Idrisil game that we have cast this tournament, and every Idrisil game that has been cast in tournaments that came before it. Towers, 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 towers. Yellow's forward tower's pretty aggressive, strong positioning on the map. Red's tower on the side strip here gives him access to all these huts nice and early. He's actually building a secondary warrior training hut to go alongside the first one that he has in place. Which could be interesting to see how that unfolds and what he does with this quick building. If only he could be as quick with building out the rest of his base. You know, we're looking at 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes in. We don't know what spells the player has, because Lovenji doesn't know how to host a tournament and has once again launched himself in the game. But there we go. My shaman's doing a nice little circle dance for us now. I hope that's not too distracting. So, lightning's coming out quickly from red there. Actually securing a kill onto yellow as yellow was trying to push in with a number of swarms. Now, red is throwing down a ghost army and then a couple of tornadoes to actually push back yellow's defense. I like that. That's a good way of picking at yellow without overcommitting to too much. You know, you're going to be able to get your shaman out alive from an attack like that. And that allows you more options. Populous Blast has got some fire warriors within his huts though, so red is going to need to make sure he does not get fooled by such a defense. Yellow gets hit by another lightning, I think while controlling troops, because we had the battle cry of the warriors coming out at the same time, which makes me think that perhaps troops were being controlled while yellow was stood around there. So, tornado again coming out from red. He's just whittling away at yellow, and I kind of like this. It's a very patient style of playing. We don't typically see a lot of this in Populous, so it is always good to see some more patient play. Keeping the shaman alive each time you attack can give you some advantages. Red's little side base is under threat from these yellow warriors on the run by. As red picks away at even more defense with tornadoes. Yellow's looking to try and get into the base. Going to take advantage of that. Red is making a dangerous move there. Actually trying to scout along the side, but he doesn't get punished for it. Yellow doesn't look like they have a lightning, despite being hit by two. Now red is losing control of one of his warrior training huts, but it is just one of the two that he currently has standing. So maybe he's volunteering to sack that to keep the yellow warriors busy. Oh, and the combination of the blasts with the fire warrior shots secures yet another shaman kill for red. I don't think red has actually died yet. He's gotten 3 nice shaman kills. Poked away at the defense. He's even trooping it a little bit with warriors. And he's just patiently navigating himself around the map. Seeing all these empty towers, he's not wasting spells needlessly on them. Red is playing very patiently. He's ignoring this, which I don't like. You know, should clear this up, but there's a lot to pay attention to, and you can only pay attention to so much. We're not all Nisi. Population 61 for red, 65 for yellow. But I definitely like red's position more. Red has a defense up, more or less, minus this one tower. So, it looks like yellow is actually going to get in here. I didn't think he would for a second. Misses the lightning, does red. Whoa! Whoa! Double Earthquake does a lot of damage. Wow! That is a lot of damage coming out from yellow there. That's going to give him a significant advantage. I don't like red's position anywhere near as much anymore. One earthquake is coming out from red. You know, it's interesting because red was playing incredibly patiently and had quite a few nice little jabs at yellow. Follows it up with an earthquake, nowhere near as devastating as what yellow just did to him. But his first death came as a result of over-aggression. He did say that lag was making it hard for him to click. Ghost dummies coming down from both players. A little bit of a sticky mess there. Blast coming out from both shamans. Red secures the kill. So I do genuinely think that red has the better shaman out of the two players. And I'll go on record and I'll say that. I think red has the better shaman. But yellow has got a strong defense. The only problem is, I'm only calling this out because I can see my stream chat complimenting it. These towers are all empty. Saying really nice PP defense. Really nice defense does not have your entire defense empty. So there's the earthquake, but meanwhile yellow is going to trade. He's moving forward with some warriors to distract the towers. And red is turning around. Going to match like for like. Once again, red is being sneaky and just trying to get across here, but he has to be careful because at one point, yellow's going to have a light and catch him off guard, and he's going to get punished for that. Ooh, really nice combination of Ghost and Blast against the Shaman there. And a follow-up Blast actually really, really well aimed by red to secure the kill onto yellow there. And this is what I mean by I think red has the better Shaman. You know, he's very patient. And he is apparently playing with lag. That's what he has said. He's not complaining about it. He's playing with it, but he did just let us know. And he's playing patiently. I do think that red has a slightly better shaman here. And red comes in with another light. I'm surprised that yellow hasn't expected this. That's red's third lightning kill thus far, and I think he's cast 4 lightnings this game in total. He did miss one when the attack was going on in his base. And there's just a little bit of constant warrior harass, which is always nice. It makes it hard to fill these defenses. And he's just going to poke in with another earthquake. Does look like the towers were shift-clicked onto the shaman there, as they all fired off one final volley just as the shaman looked like she was getting out. And the secondary earthquake doesn't do too much. It makes a nice path into yellow space and lowers the general elevation of the land. It's one of those earthquakes that doesn't look like it does tons on paper, but might have value later on in a big trooping push or something. But aside from killing a couple of fire warriors, its immediate damage was bugger all. So it looks like yellow's trying to push in here, but the fire warriors have been clicked onto him, and he does go down. Now red has respawned in time. He's got a huge hole in his base that he'll need to be thinking about filling in at some point. Can't have a hole this big in your base. It's really quite irritating. He's even ignoring the warriors, which I don't know if you want to do, man. Shaman's got to be patient. These fire warriors were shift-clicked earlier, so you have to expect it again. Yeah, there it is. Shaman's dizzy. Have to expect the shift click because the player has shown that they are able to do so. Clear up these warriors, Red. Clear up the warriors, man. Can I take back that thing I said about Red being better, having a better shaman than Yellow? Can I just retake it on that whole exchange right there? Right, that was 2 blasts, man. And your shaman was there. It's not like you had to move. Another lightning coming out from Red onto Yellow, securing the kill, but Yellow did get off a couple of the damaging spells. Those troops were finally killed, but at the cost of a lot of Red Braves, I suspect, as they were just allowed to run further into the base. Red's being a bit slow about replenishing the defense. This could all be towered up. Another earthquake from Red poking away at the Yellow defense. And it's really just doing nothing at this point. All 3 earthquakes achieving more or less of the same thing. Red's once again just going to let this happen. Fire Warrior lives matter. Red. Fire Warrior lives matter. Another lightning from Red manages to find the kill. Oh, missed this. My bad. There's warriors in the back of Yellow's base. Okay, this is just an absolute mess, but it looks like Red has managed to slip some warriors into the back of Yellow's base. No idea how they got there, but hey, damage is damage, am I right? Very nice, couple of fancy tricks out of our Red player. Dying to a tower, never mind. Every time I say something, I want to take it back almost immediately. The Yellow warriors are running rampant in the Red base. They're going to be killing a bunch of population. Warriors are really good at doing that, you know, and because you let all your fire warriors die all the damn time, you don't have a defense to stop them doing that. But this is turning out to be a bit of a slogfest, a bit of a messy game between the 2 tribes. Lots of exchanging, lots of back and forth. Lots of lives being taken. Red is going to be regretting his complete lack of care for his own defense, as all of this could have been towered up had he not neglected it when it was being trooped. The Red Shaman is in a hole. Very nicely placed lightning sends Yellow into the water, but he's just going to lose this large hut to a couple of warriors. Warriors get a free large hut. Who's going to complain about that? Red might, but it's his own fault. Yellow's looking to control more of the map. He's pushing towers forward. He's getting walls of defense that Red will probably just walk into and get himself killed on. It's hard to say. Plenty of Yellow warriors covering the high ground. Nice shot. Can we all just compliment Red's shot? Red's done a lot of dumb stuff, but his lights have been on point. I think he's missed 1 light on a shaman so far. Some weird glitch thing going on with fire warriors there for a second. Yellow looks to be making a play for the Stonehead, actually securing that. That's a volcano on this map, not Armageddon. More fire warriors out of Red, get them into towers as quickly as possible. So the Yellow warriors are going to chase down the Red Shaman, and this time the Red Shaman cares and actually kills them. Shaman skirting by the water. You've got to be careful doing that because... oh, that's his second light he's missed on the Shaman. Big army of ghosts just doing nothing. Why aren't they pushing the Shaman? They could have killed the Shaman if they were just ordered on her. Ah, red buys time for the light, which does secure the kill, even though the animation doesn't make it look like it did. Securing a kill. Does the red shaman as she now pushes towards the heart of the yellow base. Can she get through a few towers, or is she just going to earthquake them again? It looks like she's just going to earthquake them again. She continuously gets shift-clicked down by yellow fire warriors. So, we all know how I hate EQ spam. This entire stream has basically been me going on about how bad EQ spam is. But the height of all this ground is now pretty damn low. It's going to be hard to turtle with a height advantage on your land when all your towers are at basically at sea level. Large warrior run by on yellow here kills a good amount of population and may get the hut as well. Now red did die in his attack, so he has just respawned. Sending forward fire warriors forward to try to deal with yellow. It doesn't look like red is as active about shift clicking onto the shaman as yellow is. But yellow's clearly feeling pressured because yellow is now earthquaking defense. And actually that's great for red. This kind of weird wall thing that you get to keep. And red misses the lightning. These earthquakes are weird, man. Swarms come out. Red's starting to panic. Maybe Red's feeling a bit of pressure as he has stopped being able to hit lightnings. Very good lightnings, then I mention it, and immediately we're in this position where red just misses like 3 in a row. But the red troops are finding some success. They've taken middle off of yellow. Now yellow does have a large amount of warriors coming forward to try to take that back. Lightning from red onto a couple of towers. You can't miss those lightnings. That's for sure. The tower's a static object. Well, you can miss those lightnings if you're Keith 52. We've all seen Keith 52 try to hit towers. Populations. Red 116, yellow 140. Yellow's warriors did take control of the mid back from the red troops. There's a large amount of warriors that red does need to be mindful of. It appears he is patrolling his own warriors there as a precaution. Now, what happens in this shaman duel? Very unfortunate that that light just does not quite find the mark. Both shamans go into water, but yellow saving himself with a quick cast of the land bridge. Nice little play by yellow. Could get him into the base and could see him doing a whole bunch of damage here. Yellow needs to be careful. He needs to pay attention to the fact that the fire warrior's there. He has got the firestorm though. This could spell GG for red right now. This is going to be a damaging attack. Yellow dodging, ducking, dipping, diving, and volcano! Yellow managed to save up the mana for a volcano. Didn't get it from praying in the middle. Definitely didn't expect that, but a volcano being cast 24 minutes into the game. It's definitely a power play being made by yellow there. Wildman doesn't feel disturbed. He's not giving up. He's going to continue attacking. Throws down an earthquake onto the defense. And pokes his shaman out alive. I'm going to retract everything I said. Populations after that volcano. Red 150. Red is on 59. Yellow 150. And yellow's just gonna spam EQs back now. Yellow's like, I got my volcano off. That's fine. Now I can play your game. I got my volcano off. I did my power play. Now, red is trying to propose a trade against yellow. I'm not sure I agree with that being the play. Red misses another couple of lights onto yellow. I'm starting to think that yellow really was just not paying attention earlier. And yellow is now dialed into this game as a lot of warriors start to move into the yellow base. But yellow shaman is just going to let that happen and go for the more damaging attacks on what remains of the red base. Looks like yellow does go down, trying to cast a little bit of a couple of ghosts. Lots of yellow warriors. They are being spread out quite nicely and they're continuously on the red defense right now. Earthquakes are just picking apart the towers and not really achieving terribly much other than that. Not much commentary can be done on earthquakes like that. What red is hoping for is to pick apart the defense enough that he can actually get in. Hoping he's got a couple of spells saved up that might actually deal some damage back to yellow. Yellow did go down, but not before taking red down with him. And in this situation, with both shamans being down, that benefits yellow, not red. Because yellow's got the trooping advantage on the field. He's got the control, he's got the higher population, and he's got the map. Red spawns back in, looking around, running around. So, warriors are just tearing apart the defense. Dealing quite a bit of damage here. Stream chat's going absolutely mental, guessing all sorts of shit as another earthquake comes down. Killing all of the red warriors. Yellow's gone for a trade and this EQ opens up his base even further. As a wasteful firestorm gets cast. Second volcano from yellow on exactly the same spot as the first. But don't worry, red got the light. He's doing his best, he's sticking in there. How close are we to the volcano of shame? We are a quarter of the way there. The yellow warriors are spreading out all over red's base. Red calls GG, well played. He surrenders. We're going to game number 2. What is up, everyone? It is Lovenji, and we are back. Game number 2 of this round of Populous Beginnings Invisible Tournament. The tournament where you don't know your opponent's identities. Playing as a red tribe in the blue position, it is PopTB Wildman. He's currently down a game after losing his map, pick a pressure point. Now, the player that picked Dead Sea, PopTB Blast. off to a mega start. Look at those Braves split. Look at those Braves split. It's a thing of beauty. That's a player who knows how to play Dead Sea right there. So Wildman's first building is at the very least a warrior training hut. And he's gone around the map looking for Wildmen to convert. Now every Dead Sea game has been characteristically short. And that's going to be no different here, I don't think. Double the population for yellow here. And that's probably just going to spell a victory on Dead Sea. Unless red can get around, scout around and get himself some good converts. Yeah, like this. Get this. Get this. Get this, and he should be alright. So, Blast is in a shaman, is in a battle with 3 Braves. He's throwing out a couple of blasts to try and stop the red warriors as they trickle out of the base. Wildman missing his first blast. Throws out a convert though. Yeah, that's it. You show him. And he's just leaving the shaman alone. 3 warriors to 3 warriors. Population's much closer now. 4 warriors to 4 warriors. Red actually hasn't built a warrior train, any normal huts yet, whereas yellow has built the one. It looks like yellow is working on more huts, but he only has the 1 warrior training hut. This is a good pickup from yellow, not only getting all those wild men there, but also getting the blast on those remaining Braves, dropping red's population drastically, in fact, as it's now once again 32 to 19. Six warriors to 6. It looks like the warrior production is almost identical for the 2. Problem is, one of these warriors is in a training queue to become another warrior. Red's building a 2nd warrior training hut, but no actual huts, which is never a good sign. $28 pop to 39, 7 huts for yellow, 0 huts for red. Red has not actually built a hut yet. Casts a ghost down on his shaman to create a ghost shaman to cause a little bit of confusion. As yellow warriors just pour in towards the building warrior training hut where a lot of red braves are waiting. Red's sort of continuing the trend in that he just doesn't care about warriors in his base. And lots of warriors all over the map. Actually, red gets a pickup of 6 pop there. That could be something. These warriors are softened up, so they're running around. Now, red has a significant warrior advantage. He's got double the amount of warriors of yellow, and he's actually getting in on one of yellow's warrior training huts. Now, meanwhile, yellow has retreated to actually deal with these warriors. Oh dear. A little bit of control, separating the warriors, but perhaps not enough as yellow starts spamming the blasts. It's now 5 warriors to 7, with the group of warriors there getting blasted. 1 remaining warrior there getting blasted, as well as that one. So 4 warriors to 8. 19 population to 29. That is huge for red. What is that Wildman pickup? That's a 10 pop swing right there. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. Help, how do I get out of loot hill mode, says T-Rod. 30 population to 24 thanks to that huge convert. And now it's the Shaman duel. Red doing perfect blast tricks. Actually gets the advantage over Yellow there. Now Yellow is building a lot and building all over the place, but he's losing control of both of his warrior training huts. There's a warrior in here already damaging this, and there's gonna be a warrior making their way for this. I mean, it's one blast away. You might as well just blast this, dude. You can see the hit points. Do one blast. Go on. Just blast that hut. Oh, never mind. Gets the blast on the freshly trained warrior. Another blast. Kills one warrior, softens up another one, and warriors are into both warrior training huts now. As well as that, Yellow has the difficult ask of getting out of his base. Red's still on 0 huts, and Red's got next to no population, whereas Yellow's will continue to grow. Good blast trick from Yellow there, as Red is stuck in battle with a warrior. Yeah, Red needs to be looking. Red is starting to build huts. I mean, Red has also built way too many warrior training huts. He's got like 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Where are the others? 4. So 4 warrior training huts out of Red to 1 hut. Yellow's just like, I'm going to build all over the map. I'm just not going to stop building, says Yellow. Red is starting to bleed out. He did have a warrior advantage. He did get a saving grace convert that was going to keep him in the game for a little bit longer. But those good graces are starting to run dry. Yeah, these warriors have to start getting in some of these huts and damaging them. Got to be looking for the population. You've got to be killing the population. Because Yellow's on 23 huts. Red is on 1. Yellow has a land bridge. Yellow's actually going for the land bridge to the core trick, I think. Yeah, there's Yellow's real shaman. There you go. If Red's shaman dies, that is it. That's the LB, the power play. The thing that makes Dead Sea stupid. Shaman gonna get in combat with a Brave, that's absolutely fine. Red's on 12 pop. Yellow on 26. Warriors, 7 for Red. 4 for Yellow. There are no more Wildmen to convert, as Wildman respawn is turned off for all maps. Three warriors there, get the kill onto the red warrior. It's difficult to follow these games because they're a bit mad, but as you can see, Yellow has built everywhere. There are red warriors causing a bit of chaos, but Red's got 1 hut. Man respawn should be turned on. IMO, well, it's not. So, there you go. It's not. GG, good luck in tournament, says Wildman. He recognizes his defeat. He surrenders. Blast advances. Is it Blast? Yeah, Blast. Blast takes down Wildman and goes forward.